All right, have you finished now? Yeah. That's the only thing about agency, isn't it? You just fucking... Yeah. 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 Yeah, I did. I only did the agency for the day. When I got made redundant, the call to sign up with N.U.V.S, they sent me to fucking link backing wagons. And after they were paying me, these were fucking back. I were 22, 21. I'll be 21, and I did a fucking from 5 o'clock till I think it was something like 10, 11, something like that. And after the first day, I was like, I just fucking, I went, right, be back tomorrow. I said, I'm off, fuck, see you later, love. I said, I won't be fucking coming back here. So this is fucking shite. Yeah, so that one we only forte into. I've been done in agency, as in I got took on through because I was setting on for doing when I worked for myself doing servicing for gas servicing with an agency. But the bloke I was going to work for already knew who I was and asked for me. But the only way I could get on was by going through this agency. Do you know what I mean? So that was alright. I did that for about 4 months. So that was alright. So that I don't know. We'll just whatever you want to talk about, just bring something up. Do you know what I mean? We'll have to start thinking about topics. So you'll have to get your heads together and think about some topics if you want to just drop them in chat sometime. I think what we're going to talk about share the load, and see what it come up. But we'll come up with something tonight, and I'll going forward. We have to decide how we're going to. A bit like Steve's done with yours, Steve. We have to find out what we're going to, a bit more structure than just shooting shit sometimes, do you know what I mean? So we'll see what we're... Anything, topic at week or whatever. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. What? Okay. Oh, they can hear me.
program is intended for immature audiences.
Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. If I offended everybody while I was talking, that's fucking don't give a shit. That's what it is. I can't help it. I didn't know the microphone were on. Backroom talking. Just pop out chat 1 second because I didn't do all that because I was too busy fucking shooting the shit. Oh, where are we? Exactly, Benny's dangle clacks. Exactly, that's what it was. If I offended anybody while they were talking, it is what it is, innit? Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. So, welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night, and we're back with a little bit of gossip, and yeah. So who you got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. You have got the one and only Steve Blazing Vapes, and we've got the return of Luke LPC. No James tonight because his little girl's her arm and he's in the hospital. So hopefully everything's all right with his little girl. But I'm sure he'll be back at some point. So I hope you all well good out there. I hope you're all keeping clear and fit and healthy. So what we've got tonight is I've got any shinies, Steve.
Of sorts, but they're more like things to look at for people to go, what the fuck's that about, sort of thing. So.
All right, fair enough. We have got some of your car boot sale, and that's about it. Just have a little bit of a blather and see what's going on. Steve, will you run through chat, please, my friend?
I will. We have Balm Cakes. We have Barry Jones, Mr. Benny Vapes. We have Blazing Vapes. That's us, that is. Cloud Chucker, we have Grateful and John the Vaping Joker, Mr. Haynes, the main man, Mr. Intense, and Swamp Thing. That's all that's in Participantes. Let's have a quick blast through just in case. I think that might be it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. And we'll say hello to anybody that pops in afterwards.
Hello.
They had us talk about agency work and everything.
Yeah. It's all bullshit.
Oh, bullshit. So at least you can hear me talking about agency work. You didn't hear what the story was. Oh dear.
No, man.
Sorry to anybody if offended anybody who does do agency work.
It's all bollocks it is.
Oh dear. But yeah, I did, as you might have heard, I did do it for a little bit. I did it for one night and told them to fuck off. Basically. I was only 21. Do you know what I mean? I had better things to do with my fucking
That was a
life.
while ago. Fucking
It was, mate. It was a fucking long while ago now. Fucking 29 years ago. 29 years ago. A whippersnapper at 21.
Jesus.
Running because I got made redundant. I didn't. Do you know, right? Do you know when you're that age? I come out of my apprenticeship, didn't have a fucking clue what I wanted to do. After I come out of my apprenticeship, I had a bit of a. I'll be honest with you, I had a bit of a breakdown. I'll be honest with you. At 21, I bought my house at 19. Split up with girlfriend at the time, who I bought house with. So that wasn't really good. 6 weeks. If you're inside story, 6 weeks away from wedding.
Bloody hell.
Venue were booked, church were booked, fucking rings were all, when you go to church, you have to go to church and do your vows 6 weeks before and all this, so you have to go to church, done all that, and then we decided, wedding cake, fucking dress were bought, the fucking job.
Oh,
The job lot.
wedding cake.
Honestly, mate, everything were booked. The fucking venue, the after thing, everything were booked, and farm food, family tickets, fucking everything was sent out, and then we just went, nah, it's not for us. So I ended up with a house. After I kicked her out, after 6 weeks, she moved in a fucking new boyfriend with his fucking motorbike in my fucking kitchen. We get out of the fucking house. You're not paying rent. She won't pay no. She won't fucking just living there. So Simon, you all right? So I kicked her out and then got made redundant and fucking just had a little bit of a fucking nervous breakdown, basically.
Stressful times at that age.
Honestly, mate. Honestly, yeah. I got my redundancy and spent 6 months watching Prisoner Cell Block H. Yeah. So exactly, this is your life, yeah. So I know the full tune to Prisoner Cell Block H. Used to give her roses. So that's my little backstory at 21. Yeah, it was a bit shit.
Zero. Good evening, sir.
Zero, you all right? Good evening, Simon. You all right, my friend? Good evening. Yeah. So that was a little backstory at 21. That's why I ended up at agency. Fucking, but 6 months, I blew all my money going on piss. Fucking job lot. Didn't pay fuck all. Didn't pay my mortgage and shit all. And then thought I'd better grow up here.
Yeah. Nicky Maynard, good evening.
Clubchuck saying, just got some of the new Zeus juice, Nessie. The Scotch brew is gorgeous. It tastes like iron brew. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. It's hard to find an iron brew sort of flavour that tastes all right, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? Used to be some in early days, because that were like everybody without iron brew. There's not as much around now.
I think Signature did an iron brew. You know the brand Signature?
Oh, yeah.
About 10 years ago, I think they had an iron brew flavour.
I've only ever had one.
Murray Mints, they had that as well.
They had what, sorry?
Murray Mints. Remember Murray Mints? Yeah, they did that as well.
I only ever had one from Signature, and I didn't like it. Ian, you all right, buddy? So what we'll do is, just while you've had my life story I was just filling shit for 15 minutes. It gives us something to talk about. Just while we're going on, we will have a look and see what we are vaping on.
Yes.
We will start with Luke. What are you vaping on, my friend? How are we feeling anyway? You're better now, Luke.
Yeah. Last weekend I felt really bad. Because it's been sunny and I work outside. I just felt like I've been hit by a bus. I was sweaty. I had a headache. I just felt crap. So, yeah, I watched telly for a bit and it was giving me a headache, so I turned it off. So, yeah, I'm right as rain now. It's going to be raining most of the week, so I should be right.
Great.
All right, yeah, so what am I vaping? Right, I'm Vape X.Ross Mini with some I Breathe juicy bubblegum, which is not bad for that I Breathe, because they are an old brand. They've been going for years, so but they keep sending me stuff to review, so I thought I'd have that on. I am on the VAPES Target 200 with the drop RDA with some Faust, Black Rose elixirs. And as we was talking last week about disposables with no nicotine, I've actually got an I Breathe disposable here, 5,000 puffs, which is completely legal in the UK. So I've been using that. Apparently, though, you get the throat hit as you get with any other e-cig, but no nicotine. And it tastes all right, and that's a blueberry flavour.
That'll be because it's got a bit high PG. That's why you get
it. That's not tonight.
It's got it'll have high PG, so you're getting throat hit.
It says it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more high, like 70% PG, but it's apparently it's 50-50. But it tastes alright, and it's completely legal in the UK. It passes TPD regulations, and but they just to review that. So if anyone's like wanting to vape with no nicotine or trying to come off the nicotine, it's alright. But yeah, because we talk about it, I thought I'd bring it on.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Dusty
it.
Country Road, you all right, mate? That's a new person we've just seen. Hello, Mr. Proper Coils John. I hope you are well.
Hey, Lloyd.
Few people coming in.
And I've got the what is it now? In my glasses, August GT2 with the Hell Beast 2 on top, and then I've got some Fizzle Drips, cherry and strawberry fizz side of there, and that's all I've got tonight. I'm afraid. Benny, what are you?
Is that it? That was quick.
Yeah. Not a lot, as Mr. Daniel.
Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm on the chair mod with the chair reject tank, so that's a Gruss on there with the Arbiter 2, and inside that I've got some raspberry scone that I got that I've made from a one shot well, it's not a one shot, it's a concentrate that I got from Love Flavours when I was down at the thing. They gave me a pack of them and realised that there wasn't 10ml testers of juice, there was 10ml PG testers. So I've just fucking keep making them all up when I fancy one. So that's from concentrate. I'm also on the Aegis Solo with the Arbiter Solo, and inside that I've got some RY Benny Haw, which is some that I've made up from flavours myself, which is an RY4 flavour. And that is me. Just simply week in, week out, I'm on the same stuff. I don't really change a lot. Do you know what I mean? I'm not. Are you, Steve? I don't know if you are, and everybody in chat. I know people do have loads and loads of stuff on go all the time, you know, and change them all the time. But I just have one tank, one mod, and that's it. Do you know what I mean?
9 times out of 10, yeah, I've got, like I said, the same model tank, or if it's a new tank, whatever in there. But just going around in the car, if we just go to the shops and that, I'll just have a little pod kit with me or something like that. So I only have like two setups, maybe a third for some unknown reason. But yeah, I don't have one for every day of the week, or one for the morning, one for the night, or anything. But
yeah, I'm not big on just having loads of different setups all the time. We got Mike Haynes was on the Valkyrie on the Gears with the Lemon Pocket, Guar 21 Albert 2, Shy Tots Mont Blanc, and Scepter with the Armageddon on top and the Camilla. We also had on that Grateful Ants on a little vintage game with the Molly V2 with the KRMA RDA Fresco Fruits. Mr. Intense has 3 setups on the go all the time. Graham is one tank, one mod, no time for messing about with loads of stuff. I've got stuff. I've got loads of stuff. You see it all. I've got more than these. I've got fucking stuff coming out of my ass, but I just don't use them. Do you know what I mean? Gregory, you all right, my friend? Mr. Cloud, you all right? Long time no see. You haven't been on for a fucking while, Sloan. Hope you are well. Hope you are well. Did see you had Duchess on Friday night. Good show if you haven't checked that out. Freerider, you all right, my friend? So yeah, I don't know about you. What do you take to work with you, Luke? Just your pods?
Usually,
just that?
Just pods, yeah. I don't want to break anything else. I don't want to damage my mods and scratch them all up. So any pods I have, I just take them. Just easy. Yeah. And because I put like high nicotine in, say like 10 milligram, I don't have to use it as much. So, yeah. And they're not expensive
Nick,
to buy.
Good evening, sir.
Nick, you all right, my friend? Bill, you all right? He's putting, does it count if you have 3 going, but all the same? Yeah, because he has the same tank and the same thing, but 3 different setups. 3 setups, but they're all the same. Long time no see. LJ McCutcheon, welcome. Go over if you want a website. He's got a bit of a deal going on at the moment.
Yeah, the one thing I found when I went to this place that I'd started working at this week, that you go around to the little smoking area, and you probably have about 12 people there at a time in the smoking area. But I was quite amazed that you probably got 3, sometimes 4 people smoking. The rest are all on a pod kit or disposable or a kit like this. I mean, over here in Rugby, the amount of people I've noticed now, there's more vapers and smokers.
There's a lot of vapers around now, isn't there? There is, but a lot of them are on the disposables, but they're still vaping. Craig D says, "Can we have a shout out for Mick, please? Shout out for Mick." Simon has 8 setups on the go at the moment, 4 mouse along, 4 direct along. We did have Swamp Thing says I've just looked around and I have 10 setups going now. Pop Coil says John says he usually has carried 1 mouse along setup on 1 direct along setup daily. Bex and bigger RTAs I use at home. Cheat says neighbours dumped me in chest as me solo. I've no fucking idea what that means.
Dumped me in the chest as solo.
Okay. Oh yeah.
LJ says I worked from home, got all my mod batteries. I go to the office to take my mod and don't need to worry smashing it. I suppose it's only down in the street. You know, his garden, his office. So yeah. So how's you been? How's your week been? Have you been busy? Well, we've already know. Steve, we talk about Vape agency, so we know what he's been doing.
Yeah. Well, my mum and dad come over Friday because when we moved into our place, our next door neighbour, as soon as they moved in, because they got a bit of money in that, they totally did the whole back garden, this, that, and the other. So a lot of the standard slabs that was in all the back gardens and that, they said, "Do you want any of these spare?" Because we thought we'll extend ours at some point. And we've had them sitting down the side of the house for the last 2.5 years. So my dad came over and the wife's dad came over and so they started extending the patio over. But just typical, because you get the full size slab and always get the half one just to make the pattern. We need 2 to finish the fucking thing. So, but now mum and dad go away to their place in Spain for 6 weeks on Thursday. So we've got to wait till they come back. So that was a bit pain in the ass. And then yesterday we had to go and take our dog for his yearly boost. Coughing. He got to it because it's above the pets at home, so you have to walk through the shop floor and upstairs. And he's trying all the way through, all the way upstairs. Oh, she's great. This as soon as we walk into the vet's office, he's like, "Whoa, I remember this place. Fuck off." And go, yeah, last time I come in here, you shoved some fucking thing up my arsehole, so I ain't fucking stopping here. So we had to almost put in my headlock to try and get his injection and think, oh, fucking hell. You weren't happy. So we had to go and buy him a new toy just to keep him...
just to keep him pleased?
Yeah, to keep him pleased. Fucking, that was funny, but that's it.
That reminds me of, have you seen Dr. Dolittle with Eddie Murphy in?
Yeah.
Where dogs were out like that because he shoved it up his ass.
Yeah. Oh, no,
that was right. It's good. I like that one. That's one of my favourite films.
And then we watched the first episode of She-Hulk last night.
Oh yeah, good.
I thought it was all right. And,
I did watch it. I enjoyed it. To be honest with you, I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yes, I did enjoy it. What about you, Luke? What have you been up to?
Well, I've had a busy week. We're doing a job. A resin driveway job. We're repairing it basically. So it's not the work that we've done; it's the work that another company have done, and they want it all redoing. So I've been there with a breaker on a massive driveway, going digger all week, trying to get all this resin off.
You're supposed to use digger, mate. Not supposed to just stand there going digger. Don't do all. That's why it took you so long.
We were there for like 3 days trying to get all this resin up. Went to band practice afterwards, and I'm sat there on drums, and they're like, "Luke, why are you doing a drum roll?" I says, "I've been breaking all week, and my arms been shaking like that." I'm like, "I'm not doing anything." They're like, "What's going on?"
It'd be all right when you get a new bottle of juice and put the nick in, just put it in his hand. He's like,
yeah. I'm going round for a wank. I can't fix it around there.
So I've done that, and then I've spent time with the missing kids this weekend, and I watched a good film last night. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's the new N.U.V.S film.
I went to Pictures to see it on Wednesday.
But it was good. I enjoyed it.
It's really good. It is really good. I did enjoy it. It was very interesting because I don't know. Obviously, I was 5 when he died in '77. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't know the backstory. But what a cunt he was, that fucking that Colonel fucking Saunders.
Yeah.
Is it Tom Hanks who plays him?
Yes. It's interesting. If you're into sort of your backstories of things, it's very interesting in how he started, what he did, who he knew, and how the guy cheated him out of fucking so much money, and just run him like a fucking horse, basically, till he were fucking dead. Yeah, I enjoyed that as well.
I'll give it a watch when it comes round. So.
It's definitely worth watching.
You can watch it on your dodgy box, Steve.
Yeah, dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
I almost enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed the FX Pistols. That was good.
Oh yeah. Watch that. So yeah, I went to the pictures to watch that because if you go to View Cinema, I don't know if you know, it's $6.99.
$6.99. It's $4.99 boys.
It depends which one. Yes, ours was $6.99. Fucking some of them are $4.99. Yes.
Yeah, but is yours got a bit more of is it a bit more new with the fancier screens or just the basic cinema? Or?
No, but it had what is it where you press a button and you can recline?
Yeah, they're all recliners now.
Yeah.
Right. You get a
little
tray
asleep. Yeah, tray. It's got a tray. Yeah,
it's a tray.
Popcorn on it. Popcorn out with a drink like that. Spilled popcorn everywhere because I like that.
Did I tell you a story about when I went to the cinema the other week and my daughter set fire alarm off?
How'd you manage that? Was she vaping? She's only fucking young.
No. We went watching that
nicotine.
DC Dogs or something. It's like a superhero.
Oh yeah.
And bless her, she said, "Can I go to the toilet?" I said, "You all right going on your own?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine, Dan, I'm fine." So she went. She didn't go out the door we came through. She looked at fire exit, pressed the fire exit door, and set blooming alarm off.
Oh no!
So they all come running in.
No, the alarm went off and then cut off. I went to the front and said, "Oh, my daughter set the alarm off." I went, "Oh, is that what that noise was?" They didn't come and shut the door or anything. It was all lighted room.
Right.
So it's usually dark, isn't it? But if you press the fire exit, the light comes in. They didn't come and close the door.
Going bankrupt.
Yeah. That last night, Cineworld are going bankrupt.
They're local cinema to us.
Yeah, they're in shit in America. It's not so much here, but they're in shit in America, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going...
We've got the Cineworld, like, 10-minute drive down the road, or we have to drive 20, 25 minutes over to Leamington Spa for the View Cinema. So, fuck it. I ain't going into Cobb to watch it. Fuck that.
Apparently, what that was, Cheech got punched by his neighbour in the chest. I hope you're all right, Cheech. I hope it was. I hope you put a claim there. I hope you want on the police interceptors or out like that, fighting it in the street. But so apparently, they are going bust. They are going bust. So it is. But someone will take them over because there's loads of cinemas now. But I thought that were, as I said, if you're paying $6.99 as against £14, you're going to get more people going into the cinema, aren't you? For that price, $4.99, $6.99. Of course you are.
I mean, it's quite good by the when I used to live over in Solihull by mum and dad's. There used to be a I can't remember what the name of the cinema was called now. So I had proper cinema there, like a pizza at one side and a bar at the other side. And then they built in Solihull Town Centre, they built a brand new shopping centre and they put the Cineworld in there. So while they were both open, they were trying to compete for prizes. So at the time, you could go and see a film for £3. So it was quite
That's
good.
all right, isn't it?
It's just a shame because the one that before it closed down, I used to go up there on my day off and just sit there with the whole screen to myself watching a whole film and stuff.
We got Dusty Road did ask earlier on about a custard that he said was shit. I haven't tried it, but I have tried Demon Killer coils. Not from Central Vape, but I have bought Demon Killer coils before. They're all right. They're not the best. But if you use Benny10 for 10% off, you can get them from cloudcartel.co.uk and get handmade coils. Just some really good handmade coils if you want to go over and check that out. But yes, I have used Demon Killer. I've used the wire and in the early days and the coils. They're all right for the Chinese-made stuff. They're not going to rock your world. They're not going to... the vape, that's about it. No, they're cheap and cheerful. Ham sandwich. I'm guessing that is herb.
Yeah.
Love the name. Ham sandwich. Loving the new name. I think you're pushing the boat out there, Ian, a little bit, saying we're fitter than Chippendales.
It means the furniture you have around your house. The strippers, no.
Yeah.
rules on that.
So, yes, I don't know. Nicky Man said, thank you very much for the code last week. You will see the code coming up. If you will want a free ticket for Expo in the October, you can use that link there and use free ticket-E, and you'll get a free ticket for Expo. I think Luke's...
I had 5 free ones come through the other day. I thought,
Have you?
Look at it, and it's all it is that the exact same code.
Ah, right, right. Yeah. So, yeah, if you do want a free ticket to the Expo, type that in, get a free ticket.
Only a few weeks away now.
It is. It's not long. It's not long at all. They haven't released who's on there yet. I know John's got a stall on there as Mr. John Popcorn, so as Mr. Cloud Cartel.co.uk. And Danny's got a stall. Yes, Danny's going to be there doing his new. Right. Is that what it is? It says he meant the Chipmunks.
Alvin.
So yes, he do choose that. Did anybody watch the AJ fight? I haven't watched it yet, so I will watch it back on YouTube.
I was had it on, but we could hear them all shouting and stuff. But...
Yeah, apparently was a bit of a dick afterwards.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
I lost it.
Yeah, threw the belts on the floor, stood on them, and had a bit of a cry and a jump about. So yeah, I haven't watched it. I think he got beat on points. I think. So yeah, I think he took an hissy fit and started slagging everybody off on that.
I mean, for that AJ, I mean, the bloke who's fighting me, I think I would have tried to punch the fuck out of him with a haircut like that.
Yeah.
Heck, no.
So I will watch the highlights on YouTube because it'll be on there with highlights. So I will watch and find out what went on. But yeah, apparently I had a bit of a fucking tantrum about it. I want Mammy, you took my title. I want my title, Mammy. Apparently, it was very embarrassing.
Yeah, but how much have I been paid? Oh, that's all right. No,
Yeah.
It's not bad for all that.
It was a split decision. Apparently, it was split decision. So there'll be a rematch.
Hard training for a few months and that, and then spend about God knows how long getting punched in the face for a few million quid.
I think I might do
one of that, can you?
Better than going dig for 3 days.
You should have stood on it, like you should have stood on top of it and jumped around. They're like an automatic pogo stick.
I'll video it next time I'm on it.
Yeah, stood on it like that. See, what you need to do is while you're doing it, you need to see if you can hold a cup of coffee. Without spilling it.
I can't do that. I'm standing there.
Yeah. Steve, you'd be good on that digger, you. Yeah. Wouldn't have to move. Wouldn't have to be turned on.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll finish that driveway in about 10 minutes.
If you want to shift some weight, it's very good because it just
Yeah, put a strap on it like one of them old ones that you see shake the jelly.
Stick some cling foam around you while you're doing it.
Yeah. That reminds me of what is it? What was that one when they did the down Sheffield when they tried to put him in fucking eating Mars bar.
Yeah, I can't think now.
Full Monty.
That's it. Yeah.
Full Monty. Mr. Intense says it were worse than Rocky shouting Adrian. Oh dear. But yes, that was so I went to see Elvis. I'm going to see Top Gun this week. Maverick, Top Gun 2, going to see that.
I've not seen that yet. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I fancy that, so I'm going to see that. Well, it's still on pictures. But I tell you what I did. Do you know when you have a guilty pleasure? I watched this week, there's a new series on of League of Their Own.
Oh, yeah.
With the ladies' baseball team.
Right.
So if you have Netflix, I think it's on Netflix or Amazon, one or other. It's on there. It's like a 9-part series. It's good. I enjoyed it. It's a good little thing. It's a bit of lesbianism. Lesbians. In there. Ian saying Maverick's good. Yeah, I'm going to watch it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to watch it. So yeah, I did watch that. It is very interesting, and it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it. So if you have a guilty pleasure and you've got a little bit of time, watch that. And then I watched the 1991 version of it as well, or whatever it was, 93.
Oh, with Madonna and all that. No?
With Madonna in it, yes, with Madonna. And what was she called? Who were in it as well?
Oh no, you mean back on
Gina something or other, something like that.
Oh, Gina Davis.
Gina Davis, yes.
Isn't Tom Hanks in that one as well, playing the manager?
Yes, Tom Hanks in that plays the manager. Yes. So I watched that. I watched the film and I watched the series. So yeah, had a bit of a blowout on watching all of it. So that's a bit of a guilty pleasure this week.
Have you watched the Woodstock thing?
No, I fancied it. I've watched the YouTube where they were on about it because I didn't even know about 99 Woodstock 99.
Yeah, that's it. It's gruesome. Just watch it. What they went through is good.
Yeah, well, they said they did it, and they did it in like tarmacked area. It was over like a mile to walk to each tent. They were doing mud baths in shit and piss because they thought it was just mud from water. Yeah, I saw it on YouTube. Did a thing on it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it did look. Ain't Fatboy Slim on there talking about it?
Yeah, and,
was he performing on it?
Yeah, Fatboy Slim and Limp Bizkit, one of them.
Right.
Korn, loads of other people.
Metallica, I think.
Yeah, Metallica, yeah.
Yeah, because it were red hot as well, and they didn't. They took all water off them and food, and then charged them a fortune inside.
Yeah, that's it. People were like dying and bloody dehydrating and all.
Dehydrating.
Crazy, getting crushed. It's worth a watch. If you've not seen it, definitely watch it.
Kyle, I don't know why your hat isn't working. Maybe wear a cap instead.
Hey.
I'm here all night. We're here all night. If you notice, we've got a new intro as well. I don't know if you noticed that.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes, we did a new intro. Updated it a little bit, so I hope you like that. Don't know what else. We just updated the intro. Swamp Thing's been watching Grease again this weekend. Yeah, because she died the other week, didn't she?
Yeah, I'll live it.
Living it new. Do you know she would have out flipping 30 when she did that, wasn't she? Grease.
Yeah.
Yeah, what year was that? 78 or something? 79?
Yeah, 79, wasn't it? 79, same year as Star Wars.
She was born over here, wasn't she? Moved down there when she was young. Australia. Old Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, because she's Australian, isn't she, originally?
No, she's originally born over here and then moved to Australia when she was a little kid. Like.
Oh, right, is that what it is? She was born here and then went, right, I thought she was Australian.
Yeah, there's quite a few like these big movie stars that did the same. Like Bob Hope, he was the same. Born over here and then moved back when he was young. Same that, what's his name? Kiefer Sutherland, him and his sister.
Oh, right.
Moved Canada when he was little, stuff like that. So.
Right.
Another celebrity died as well. From Keeping Up Appearances, 92. The next door neighbour.
Oh, yeah, I read that.
I didn't really watch Keeping Up Appearances that much, to be honest with you.
Oh, didn't they? Hyacinth?
Bouquet residence.
The ladies of the house speaking. Richard?
I watched Outsiders with Matey from Sons of Anarchy. Which one? Is Outsiders? Is that the one where it's got the big names in like Tom Cruise and Patrick Swayze? It's like the early 80s one.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a gang members thing. You ever watch a picture of that? You look at fucking Tom Cruise when he's young. His fucking teeth are fucked. no wonder he's had these like plastic new ones put in. Yeah, but you look at a picture from back then. And, oh, jeez.
Right.
Yeah.
You see a lot of them though when they were younger, and you think, "Wow, you got better when you got older."
Oh yeah.
Do you know?
It's just amazing when you get some of these movie stars that are around in like the 60s and 70s, and then their kids go into movies. Yeah. I can remember watching an old, I think it was The Dirty Dozen with Donald Sutherland, and then watched the film Keith Sutherland and thought, he's kept himself young a little bit. I didn't realise because how much they look like each other.
Well, in Emilio Estevez, isn't he one of his kids as well?
No, that's Martin Sheen.
Oh, is that Martin Sheen?
Yeah, Martin Sheen, Charlie Sheen, and Emilio Estevez. He's the only one that kept the family name or something like that.
Oh, what did Emilio Estevez?
Yeah,
Oh, is that the proper name? Is it?
yeah, because Charlie Sheen was originally something like Carlos Estevez.
Right.
They changed it, and I can't remember what Martin Sheen, the dad, his original name was. Well, first name.
Oh, like Griffland says, no, it's a modern series on Prime, apparently.
Okay.
And Mr. Intense is watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds. I watched the pilot episode, which were really good. So that were good. I don't know if you watched it. It were really good. It's a bit like an in-between film of the old one and the new one, a series of the old one and the new one. It is quite good. It is quite good. I watched the first one. I haven't got around to watching the rest of them yet. Something saying, have you seen Moonfall? Good popcorn movie.
No.
Not heard of that. Moonfall.
Have you seen Full? No, never heard of that one.
No, don't know what that one is. Not heard of that one. If you let
Yeah, can I just do a quick screen share? You know, I was on about The Outsiders with Tom
yeah.
Cruise. Fucking hell. Check then Chompers out.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow. Yeah, they are. Yeah, he definitely needed his teeth doing, didn't he?
Yeah. You tell that was in 1993. That one. Emilio Estevez.
Is that Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, Patrick, Matt Dillon, Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise. An old out of Karate Kid.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ralph Macchino, yeah.
Right. I don't think I might have seen it. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Hey, boy, look at those teeth.
Yeah.
You can open a fucking bottle and things.
Yeah, definitely. I worry about my teeth. Oh, jeez.
I think you can afford new teeth nowadays. Old cruiser.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I definitely can afford new ones. Definitely. Don't he have to have it because he's only short, isn't he? And he has to get everybody to be on the same height as him.
Yeah, it's something like that, isn't it? I mean, I'm not sure how tall he is.
He's about 5'7" or something.
Hey, that's short, then.
So, yeah, Mr. Insensei, I'm waiting for the new 4 films to have a decent copy online. I know it's supposed to be crap, but hey, it is shit, mate. It's not that good. I watched the one that's on Dodgy Box at the moment, but it's not brilliant.
What's that one, sorry?
Look, Thor, Love and Thunder. It's not great. It's fucking one of the worst fucking Thor ones that is, to be honest with you, mate. It's not brilliant. Dusty Rose says, don't you love it when they tell you to buy electric cars and eat bung, then celebs can just eat shit? I take a long walk about.
Okay.
Mick watched Woodstock 99 on Apple TV.
Oh, brilliant.
So I do find, now I've heard about it, I am going to watch it, yeah.
It's a 3-part series as well. I watched it all in near enough one go.
Right. I didn't realise it was a 3-part series. I thought it were...
Yeah, it was split over 3. I think it's an hour an episode, but yeah, it just gears up one. I think it's because it's over 3 days. So they do day 1, day 2, then day 3.
Right.
You'll be hooked. You'll be hooked.
I will watch it. Yeah, Game of Thrones, new House of Dragons is out soon.
Yeah.
Oh, it started tonight. Did it start tonight?
Yeah, but isn't that on, is that a Prime, is it?
No, yeah, it's on Prime, yeah. Amazon Prime. Get it on Dodgy
Or
Box, Steve.
Dodgy Box.
Dodgy Box.
Fucking Prime. Like that.
Get it on Dodgy Box.
Well, Prime's gone up by $1, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's $8.99. I use it. Thing is, I pay it. I use it.
I do
use Prime quite a lot, to be honest with you.
Slackers, yeah.
Yeah.
Love a bit of Prime.
Yeah, I do like to look on and go, I can get that tomorrow.
One thing that annoys me about Prime, though, you're looking for a film, think, oh, great, they've got it, click on it. You've got to rent
$3.99.
Hang on, no. Why don't they just separate the fuckers?
Well, when I looked for League of Their Own, the first one, I think it's on Amazon Prime. I think it's on it's on Amazon Prime and Netflix. Oh, you can get it on Now TV.
Oh, is it on Now TV?
Yeah, it's on Now TV. Now TV. It's being advertised on Now TV, so you can get it on Now TV if you want to watch it. It's definitely on there. It's definitely on there. because they're being advertised. Every time I put something on Now TV, the fucking thing comes on. Yeah, I do that. Mr. Intense says, I'm going to leave it to run for a bit so I can binge watch it. Yeah, I like to binge watch them. I do like to binge watch them.
Yeah, binge watch it.
Yeah. But yeah, get yourself a dodgy box. That's what you got to do.
Dodgy box.
Great for sport.
I don't watch sport on it. I just watch films and series. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mick's got Prime, Netflix, and Apple. I've got Prime, Netflix, and Now TV.
Yeah.
That's what I've
got Now TV and Netflix. That Apple's quite good. There are some good stuff on there. I did a little bit of just to see what it's like. There was a good talk at Mr. Hanks popping his head up again. There's a film on there called Greyhound. It's an old naval World War II film. It's set a true story where he's the new captain on the ship and that's quite good.
Right.
Disney Plus is very good.
Yeah, they've got some
lots of stuff on there.
They seem to be putting a load of money into it, don't they? Bring stuff onto it because they took all the stuff that was Marvel. They took all that off of Netflix, didn't they? And all Disney films, because all Disney films were on Sky.
Yeah.
You could get them on there. They took them all off. Took them off.
I didn't realise with that Disney Plus. I had it for a while, and I thought it would have been a bit more stuff on there, but it wasn't until purely by chance I found out that you turn the parental lock off, so there's no parental lock. So there's a load more fucking film, later. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Dusty's never watched Game of Thrones. Heard it's good. It's good. The first 2 series is really, really hard to get into. You've got to stick with it. First 2 series.
Yeah.
That's where I give up. I only watched some of it, and I just give up. I might have to give it another go.
You have to stick with it. You do have to stick with it if you're going to watch it. Because I watched the first 3 episodes and thought, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And never watched it. And then I rewatched it. My boss said to me, "No, stick with it. Get to end at first series, then start the second series, and that's when it calms down and starts."
Yeah. So I did that. I used to go before. I tried watching it. Watched the first, like I said, 2 or 3, and I thought, it's not really for me. And then a couple of years later, I think series 6 was just about to start, and me and the missus wanted something to watch, and she was like, "Okay, I'll give it a go." Well, because she'd heard the same thing, you got to watch the first 4 or 5 or whatever. Yeah. So we did that, and after about the 5th episode, series 1, that was it. We were binge watching like 2, 3, 4 episodes every night.
Right.
Loved it. And there's my mum and dad going, "Oh, that sounds quite good. Is that something we could watch?"
Yeah.
No.
Well, the first series is like a mini porn series.
No, yeah.
Isn't it? I was like, geez.
Yeah.
I'm definitely rewatching it again then.
Honestly, first series like mini porn.
But the thing is, I find about it though, it was before season 8 was starting. We thought, well, because it was, I think it was ages away before it. So we thought, we'll start rewatching it from season 1. It's not until suddenly the people that were later on are all the main characters that if you watch back in the early days, they're all ones in the background, not saying much, and that you're like, fucking hell, I forgot he was in that. Oh, I forgot he was in that. It's like the one about that Umbrella Academy. He's in it.
Don't bother watching it.
The one that was like the big gorilla guy.
Yes.
He's in Game of Thrones as well. And there was another one.
Is he? I didn't realise that.
No, did I not? He's just one of those going, I know that face from somewhere, right?
As you on films and series, there's a film on Netflix before you change topic. I think it's called Night Shift or Day Shift. It's really good.
Oh, Day Shift with Jamie Foxx.
That's a new one, isn't it? That's a new one.
It's funny. It's funny. Watch that.
I haven't watched it yet. Stuart Dill says, anyone got interference on the screen? No, it's probably us.
Swamp Thing, best series I've ever seen. Band of Brothers,
mate, brilliant Band of Brothers. Good. I like Band of Brothers.
Yeah. That's another one. If you look back in that, there's Simon Pegg's a little bit in it. There's a couple of people doing little bits in it with their dodgy American accents and stuff. But that's really good there, Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers, I did enjoy that. Band of Brothers did.
Based on a true story, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, it's really good, is that. Quite a few people have got a lot of different ones. Nicky Mary says, use a VPN on Netflix, you get all the American stuff. I think Mick does that. Cloud Chuck's got Netflix. I got Disney Plus, as well as finished watching Wu-Tang Chan Can
That's
Chronicles.
brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm on the second season of that. It's brilliant.
All right, yeah.
It's if you like hip hop, you'll like it.
Oh, I'll have to watch that. I do like it. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a bit of Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer, so it's good.
yeah.
It's good season. Well, there's 2 seasons, I think.
Right.
And I'm hooked on it. I've been watching episode every night. Like.
Grateful Ant says that Apple TV has some great series on it. It's got Aquaman in it.
Jason Momoa, or his name is.
Yeah. John Vape and Joe's got Netflix, Paramount, Discovery, and 3 others too. Dusty's got, he says, I don't watch much TV, YouTube most days when I have time, more into learning things and gardening. Yeah, definitely Band of Brothers if you must watch. If you're younger and you haven't watched it, definitely watch it, because it's definitely a good...
Didn't they bring out the same people and that bring one out a few years later, set in the Pacific or something?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I didn't get into that. I'll start watching that one now. But...
No. Yeah, you get Paramount free on Sky, if you've got Sky. It does come free. That's one thing. I like Hip Hop Juice. And that brings me into the next segment, Hip Hop Juice. If you go over to Hip Hop Juice, they do have plenty of sales over on Hip Hop Juice. You can get a little bit of discount, 12% discount, by using N.U.V.S. So go over, check them out. They have plenty of juice on there, their own juice. They also have some very good bargains over there. So go over and check out Hip Hop Juice, because he's one of our sponsors. And if you do want some N.U.V.S. or you want some Benny Vapes merchandise, do check out his sister company, which is Company MG, and you can get some shirts, t-shirts and hoodies. So there you go.
This shit soon might not now know at.
Huh?
Oh, he's got no. So when you put, do you know when you used to be able to say it and it highlights the name? You used to be able to put at.
Oh yeah.
He can't do it on phone. It's not doing it anymore.
Okay.
All right, he's got the Series C with Aquaman in as a main actor.
Oh,
That's what he's saying.
My wife takes a bit of a fancy to him. She likes it now.
Oh, Jason, hoo ha ha ha.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Oh, ha, ha. Yeah.
It makes me want Rick and what would it? Rick and thing going move ha 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 on his legs. He used to do that on Dove from Above. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, is it? Yeah.
All you need to, that's what you have to do. You could be on the drums, Luke. You could be Paul Dawes. What's Scores and Dawes? George Dawes.
Yeah, George Dawes. That's finished from Little Britain.
It is, yes. It is.
Lucas,
I'll do that. I'll shave my head off, eat a load of pies, and then do it.
Wear a big pink romper suit.
Pink romper suit. I think you'd be good.
I've got one of them.
Romper suit.
Yeah, I think I've got one somewhere. I'll dig it out.
Yeah, I haven't forgot Cloud Cartel. We did do that earlier when we were on about Demon Wires. But if you go over to cloudcartel.co.uk, you can use Benny10 for 10% off all your handmade coils. He does 2 pairs of mouth-to-lung coils for £10. 2 pairs. Not 1 pair, but 2 pairs. So go over there and you'll get all your coiling needs. Do check them out. They come in a nice little pot like this.
Oh,
cloudcartel.co.uk for all your coiling needs. There you go. Better shill. While we're shilling, we may as well do. Steve, have you got any new shiny things?
Oh, well, I've got some things for everyone to take the piss out of. Yeah.
Hold up, then we'll swing it on. Steve's new shiny things. I'm back.
The first one I saw from Elite the Flask. I think it's trying to say Flask. I think they're trying to rip off the old.
Who's this from?
Elite.
Why is it saying black coil? What's that? Black Lives Matters? Is it what we're getting? We now have the name as coils black.
I think they just tried to make it look fancy instead of silver. They're just, I don't know.
Oh, I thought that it was a new thing. We now have to everything
for free Flask. All you have to pay is £37.
Is that what it is?
No, I'm not sure, but there's got to be some sort of catch.
Click on it. Let's see what it is. Oh.
I'll let you know once I've got my free ones.
Yeah.
I think it's 1,300 and something mAh battery. It's a bit of a different design. I think top fill on one of the shoulders there.
was sitting nice in your pocket.
Yeah, it probably would do. I don't think it looks that bad.
Oh, solid. Oh, it's metal, not like cheapo plastic design.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
So is that with the new black GTL coils? Now I don't know. They probably do. It's just different colour. I think. I don't think they affect your vaping experience any more.
Black Lives Matter.
Black coils matter.
Yeah, black coils matter. Yeah. Mix put shite.
Yeah, top filling in the old shoulder there.
It's enlarged capacity.
Oh, enlarged.
5 ml of e-liquid.
1370, which seems a bit random.
Random.
Cartridge. See, it looks silver there, but no, it's just me. The Lion little display. Yeah, it looks all right, I think.
It does not. It's a bit. I guess they've got the influence from the flask from Aspire, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's where they've took it from. They've gone down that sort of shape of it because that's quite a big thing. You know, it's a similar sort of pod as the flask as the Cloud Flask.
Yeah.
You know, someone will like it. It's nice to see E-Lift coming out with some.
Looks more like a juice thing than a flask, I suppose. But...
I don't know if I'm happy where button is though.
No, I don't like the button there.
Yeah, that's the other thing about the black coils. Are you going to are you going to be vaping black paint? What is the coil made of? It's not black metal, is it?
No, it's a coating, isn't it?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Is it going to heat up?
Yeah.
You got something really sweet in there, and it'll all come away, won't it?
Exactly. You know, it'd be nice to know tell you what the black coils are made of. Is it anodized metal? Is that how they've done it? They've just anodized the metal.
Sure. And the next one I've just put on there because this is going to be what the fuck is this about?
Why is just while we're on about it? Why is the coil shagging the thing for?
Oh yeah, go on, baby.
It is.
Oh. You know.
Oh.
This is not what we meant by vape porn. No.
Oh.
Go on. Oh. It's going to jizz out the top. Anyway, this next one by a company called N.U.V.S Vapor. Now, this is just like, oh, come on. It's a bit of a gimmicky one, but there's no wonder there's going to be fucking complaints of, oh, think of the children for this one. Look at that fucker.
Do you know, I like that. I actually like the beeper. I've got them on Twitter.
Mini beeper. Fuck.
Mini beeper. I think it looks really, really nice.
Do you know what it looks like? A Talk Boy?
Yes, yeah.
They've got it in other colours. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's just in that particular colour, I think, looks more like a toy.
I'd be too scared of leaving it around thinking it's one of my daughter's toys. And
they've got it in other colours that make it look a little bit different. It's not too bad when see like that doesn't look as
bad. It looks like a pager.
Oh,
that's what it's supposed to be. It's beeper. That's what it is. Mini beeper.
Yeah.
It's second after a pager.
Yeah, you've got the little, you know.
I do like it in a weird way.
Do you know, that's the thing? It's reminiscent of stuff when we were the kids. You know what I mean? Kids nowadays wouldn't know what that is, what a beeper is.
Nah.
I don't know.
What the heck?
I mean, it's just, to me, that just does look too much like
I wonder if Justin Bieber's had all to do with it.
But, no, it's not good as it.
That tickles me, that.
There we go. No, it's not for me. I think they're on Evolution Vaping now. I'm not sure how much for.
Oh, are they? I don't know. I just seen him. He had on Twitter quite a lot. He puts it out quite a lot. Mini beeper. Yeah. I think Matt Suck My Mod might have done one.
Oh, right. No, it's not coming out there. But yeah, so that is it really for any shiny things. There's not much crap about at the moment, unfortunately.
It is slow. I have noticed that myself. It is a little bit slow. There's not a great deal of stuff coming out other than... Oh, Carl's saying they released a burrow beeper as well.
A burrow beeper?
A burrow beeper.
A burrow beeper?
Burrow beeper. I ain't seen that one. Like I say, I've seen the mini beeper, so I'll have to have a look. Because Bogan's new one's coming out soon, isn't it? His new Boro tank thing. So one thing says it looks like an old tape deck. I'm guessing it's supposed to be an old pager, as Luke
beeper.
said. It looks like a pager, and that's what, do you know what I mean? It is. We used to have them at work. The service guys used to have pagers. That always reminds me of doctors. Ticker tape coming up. Gotta go. My pager's going off.
like home for me tea.
Yeah.
I'm on call. There's my pager.
There's my pager, yeah. But yeah, like I say, I know Bogan's bringing out a Boro device. It won't be cheap. I don't know what it with. Oh, the Slumpy is Bogan's. Is it a bridge or is it the device as well? That's what I want to know. I've not know. I know he's mentioned stuff about it. Apparently, he mentioned it on Misfits charity thing about it. He's back on the laptop. His coil, so he's give up his phone. So yeah, I do actually. It'll be expensive. That'll be the only thing. So I probably won't be able to afford one unless I get a second mortgage. Which I'm probably not going to be able to afford that because fucking prices.
Don't start talking about mortgages after your story. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a bridge. He believes it's a bridge. So it might be one to check out when it comes out. Might be one to check out. While we're going on there, we might as well do us boot sale. We'll go to the old boot sale, son, and see what we've got in the bargains.
See what we got in the bag.
Hey up, it's Benny's car boot sale.
Ooh.
So the first one up over at EC1 is the Vape Druga 2 24mm RDA. It's a £7. They have got it in black. I think they've got it in gunmetal, blue, purple, and for all you Hulk fans out there, they've got it in green.
Yeah, bit of blue, bit of purple. I quite like that purple actually.
Yeah, but what would you put it on?
A mod that I have to go out and buy that's purple to match it.
Yeah.
And the green, or not
the Hulk green, smash it up. So yeah, so it is down at $6.99 if you do fancy it. Don't know what it's like, won't be too bad. But for £7, it's worth a pop. Don't know what the deck like. There's no other thing, but it's a new weekly special. It's been on for a while, at that price. So, but £7 for an RDA, nice and cheap. You can live chat with support if you want. So if you go over, so that's that one. If you go over to Flawless Vape, they have got the Dove for Abyss AIO kit for £25.
Oh, I don't know.
Mike Haynes has the Druga Nothing Special. But for £7, you can't go wrong on that. This one is $24.99. They have got all the bits to it. They've got the bridge kits for like £7. They're selling it all off. So they've got Classic, Mars, Amethyst, and Tidal.
Yes.
That's what we're going. So $24.99 if you don't fancy one of these. $24.99 for the Abyss.
Yeah, some people, absolutely love them, and some people are a bit like, oh.
Yes, it's a bit like that. I've got one. I haven't even opened the box yet, so I've got one. It's one thing. It's rubbish. I got one very cheap.
I'm kind of thinking now, for £25, I'm not that bothered if.
That's it for £25. I wouldn't pay because you still pay £70 for them, but for £25 for one. It's worth a pop. They have the side-by-side kit for about £4 on here if you want to do side-by-side kit on it. They have the bridge pack for like £3. They're selling it all off.
So it comes with a bridge already. I was going to say,
it comes with a Nautilus coil, yes.
I was going to say, I didn't want to get it and go, you've got to buy one of the kits first before you.
No, but you can get bridges for the Caliburn G, the EUC, PMP, GTX, Nord coils. They haven't got the Ether bridge on there, but they've got the button pack and they've got the bridge pack, which is £7, I think it is on there, Flawless. So you can get all the bits and the conversion kit. So I might get that and the bridge kit as well to use the PMP or the GTX because I have got the GTX coils. So I might get that to do that. But they're selling it all off very cheap. But for $24.99, It's worth a pump. If it breaks, done it for $24.99.
Yeah.
It's better than 70 odd quid, innit? So, another one, if you go over to Legion of Vapes, this is for you squonky donkeys over there. They have got the Thunderhead Creation Storm BF mod for $29.99.
I think it's one colour on, right? Yeah.
So there you go. It is a squonky donkey.
Squonky donkey.
Squonky donkey.
Donkey.
It does take a 21700. It does take a 2700 and it does take 18650. So for the squonker with a 21700, I don't think that's bad. 30 quid. I think is this mechanical mod? Mechanical mods advanced use only. It is so by the looks of it, it is what is it? It is a thingamajig as well, a mechanical.
Yes.
So it's not got a chip in it, so it is a mechanical by the read of that. Yeah. So looks nice. I think it looks nice for 30 quid. To be fair, I don't think it looks bad. Little mechanical 21700 for the squonker. If you're into your squonking and you want mechanical squonker, will be ABS, I think, is it? Is it ABS?
Oh.
Oh no, finished in stainless steel. Silicon, but finished in stainless steel and aluminium, so it looks like it's metal.
Metal. Ergonomic oval design.
Mech, yeah, it's definitely a mech. So all your mech-head squonkers out there, bargain for 30 quid.
8 mil, lovely.
Bargain, £30. I might get one myself actually because I quite like it. Made of stainless steel and aluminium.
Very nice.
Mech means 21700.
It's what, mate?
Mech means disaster for me.
Yeah. What size atty does it take? Let's have a look. Scroll down. What size is the thing? 30 mil. 30 mil. Dimension is 54 by 87 by 30 millimetre. So it looks like it'll take a 30 millimetre atty. Your dimensions there. Finishing stainless steel, aluminium, silicon bottle 8 millimetre. It does look 3D printed, but apparently it says there it is aluminium. Finished in stainless steel and aluminium, and it's 54 by 87 by 30 millimetre.
Yeah, but it does look like it's from the outside 3D printed, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, I think that looks really nice. I might be tempted with that myself. Like 30 millimetre on there. Mechanical little squonker.
Lovely.
So, especially at 21700 as well.
Yeah.
You'll get a bit more punch to your pound.
You'll squonk your face off with that.
So if anybody, your mech men out there fancy a mech squonker, there you go. Have a look, see what you think.
Lovely.
And we're back. We're back. So yeah, so there you go. 20. I don't think that's bad for a mech squonker. $29.99
No.
for 21700 as well. Mick will like that because it's 21700. He always has a go if I put a mech up. It's got to be 21700.
Yeah. Otherwise you get in trouble.
Yeah, you get in trouble now if it's not 21700. So. So yes, so up there are your a little bit of a bag. It's chat's gone really slow all of a sudden.
They're ordering one of them mechs.
Yeah, they've all gone on. Yeah, they've all bought out. I've done that before.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got sausage.
Nicky Main has got sausage fingers. It will get stuck in that hole. So what's your plans for this week, boys? Oh, no. Other than finish off your garden, Steve?
Yeah, well, just got a couple of bits. We can't. It's what we got. Like I said, we're going to do. Once we get them 2 half pieces of tiles, we're just going to tilt it around the outside. But we can't really do that until someone the dad knows can get us them 2 half tiles for a decent price. So we've got to wait for. They come back off holiday in 6 weeks. So,
is it porcelain? Porcelain tiles.
No, it's for like slabs for the garden.
Yeah, you
I keep
said
saying
tiles. All right, so it's just basic slabs.
Yeah, basic slabs. I'm going to stick a thing on the Facebook group by us just to see if randomly someone's got 2 half ones.
All right, okay.
Yeah, but so that'd be
Talking
good.
to he's talking to a landscape gardener there. He knows his shit. He'll tell you what you need.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now then, I'm actually going to get myself round to finishing off for some recording this week. A few bits and bobs, so I'll get myself and then look round for another job because I ain't going back to that fucking agency bar.
Don't do it. Don't
do it, Steve. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Fuck it. So yeah, so that's my plans for the week.
What am I doing?
Are you back on Brecker?
No, that's all done. But we have got another resin driveway to do, so we'll be back on the at some point.
I mean,
I've not got rehearsal this week because 2 of the lads are on holiday, so quiet on the band scene. I'll just probably catch up on some telly, I think. Well, you was on about before, like you like to binge watch. Well, I've not watched Corey for 3 months, so I might binge watch that for a week.
Fucking hell, it's like a full-time job, is that fucker?
That's it. I haven't really got anything on this week.
Well,
I've got a couple of reviews to do. That's about it. If I get a chance.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound as busy as my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Because he's retired now. Obviously, he's by himself. My wife was talking to the day saying, "Oh, it's better to go and get. Oh, I can't do it next week. I've got a really busy week." And she's like, "Oh, what you got planned last week?" Well, on Wednesday I've got to do my shopping. Thursday I've got to take the dog to get his booster, and then I've got a doctor appointment on Friday.
Yeah, so you got a busy week, yeah.
Basically, of all which to combine together take about an hour, but that's a busy week for him. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Mr. Intense says you had me buying the Lost Vape Fellow kit at a good price last year. Yeah, I like to get these good bargains every now and again. Swamp Thing's all his cucumbers have come up at once. Luke, where do you get your t-shirt from?
This was from HMV, $17.99. The white and red one is £25, but the logo is slightly different from HMV. That's the original logo. But
right.
HMV is slightly different. But they do sell them at Primark.
I know they sell them at Primark, yeah.
But they haven't got the red bit here.
Well, I have seen a version. I think I don't know. It's on the Metallica website. That's the same thing, but they've got the Metallica logo and stuff. And like you said, the head picture on there is just slightly different, but it's still the same Hellfire Club on it.
But the good quality and the label at the back, it says made by Netflix, so they must be official. Yeah. Apart from it's not white, so I like it.
Yeah, I've been looking at one myself. I thought, shall I get one?
I've seen so many people wearing this.
Everyone in Wigan's. When I went to buy this, I went to Wigan. There's about 50 people with them on.
Yeah.
I want the hat. I want his hat. He's what's it say on top of it? Thinking cap.
All right.
Mm-hmm. You can get them on Amazon for about $3.99. I'm tempted to buy one.
You might rest your head up.
The only thing is, with me wearing caps, I put sunglasses on. I like rolling the rat. That's it. But I really want one, but I'm booking the cruise to buy one.
All right. Well, $3.99, you can afford that. Just get on that thing for a little bit faster.
Digga. Yeah,
digga.
But get to HMV, HMV got millions of t-shirts in at the moment. They've got.
I don't even know where my local HMV is.
I won't know where mine is either, mate, to be honest with you anymore.
I think they have a website as well. 2 t-shirts for like £30 or £25 for one or something stupid.
Nicky Maynard, I'm banned at the moment from buying vape hardware. Mrs. said no, fuck off, holiday in 2 weeks.
Mr. Intense, don't like white, makes my gut stand out. Every colour does that for me. So
yeah, I was about to say, I have that problem.
Doesn't really matter.
I have that problem.
Get on that machine. Digga.
Tie a belt round you, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Bit of shrink wrap, you'll be right.
Exactly. I tell you what I want to ask you while we're on. I've been thinking about it over there. And this is to chat as well, if you want to come and chat. 3 people, music, concerts that you'd want to go see who have died.
Who've died.
Yes, so 3 bands, groups, persons who you would go see who has died, or it could be older sort of people that you, because like I say, I was going to go see Tom Jones myself,
Yeah.
but they cancelled it when it was locked down. Then I couldn't go when they rearranged it. And I've seen Elton John. I went to see Elton John a few months ago. Well, just thinking, who else who would you like to go see? Don't know, chat. Who would you like to go see? Who's passed?
I think for me, I would have definitely gone. I'm not a massive fan of his, but just for I reckon we would have put on a good show. Old Elvis during the Vegas days.
Yeah.
Oh,
Been quite good. And maybe the Doors.
All right. Yeah.
And maybe stand at the back so that didn't get spat on in their heyday. We're going to see Sex Pistols.
All right. Yeah. What about you, Luke?
mine's Nirvana. First choice for Kurt Cobain. My second choice, I was going watching Foo Fighters until Taylor Hawkins died. Obviously, I had tickets for that. Never happened. So, and my third choice will probably be the Beatles.
All right, yeah. Swamp Thing saying Bowie.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Grateful Ant says Grateful Dead with Jerry Garcia. Markin says Hendrix, original Lanyard Sky Yard.
Leonard Skinner.
That's it. And Otis Redding.
Oh,
I've
Bob
seen
Marley as
Leonard
well.
Skinner.
That's a good one.
Have you seen him? Yeah.
Well,
another good.
The original singer from Leonard Skinner, they died in a plane crash,
Right.
and his brother carried on singing for him.
So you're saying about Nirvana?
Yeah.
When I used in my, or I suppose the mid-90s, when I used to go from Birmingham for this specific rock club, go there every weekend. Back in their early days, you know, when a lot of bands, although they go abroad or whatever, and they'll play little small venues, this, that, and the other. That place that I used to go to, Nirvana have played there, Pearl Jam have played there, but at the point where people would have been going,
Who are these?
Who the
What the
fuck's
fuck
this
are
then?
these?
Yeah.
Who's this guy with denim jacket and blonde hair?
Yeah.
Saying that, I mean, like back in '97, I went to see Korn play, and one of their support bands was Limp Bizkit.
All right.
Bloody hell.
And they, after they finished their set, they just come down the stage and walked in and started chatting to the crowd. So I'd had a couple of sherbets up there. So I got my concert ticket, went up there, went up to Fred Durst and got to sign a ticket and still got it. It's got
Happy
Limp
days.
Bizkit, silly little face, Fred Durst written on it. So I've kept that one, so that's quite good.
Buddy Ollie from Dave Lloyd. Mowgli Vape says Hendrix, Wendy O. Williams, Plasmatics, and Robert Johnson. Nicky Reynolds saying, yeah, I don't know who they are. You say it, Steve.
And Skinner.
That's him.
Yeah.
Twice, Ficking Raw
Seen
concerts.
him in Manchester about 3 years ago. Brilliant. Freebird, what a song.
I mean, I was quite lucky. Back in, is it 97, 98, I went to the Reading Festival.
Yeah.
And on the main stage on a Friday, it's the closest thing I'll see Zeppelin. But you had Page and Plant, so you had Robert Plant and Jimmy Page doing a few songs. So that's the closest I'm ever going to get to Zeppelin. So that's quite tough for
Mission
that.
sends ZZ Top, the Blues Brothers, and Janis Joplin. Swamp Thing saw Oasis before they were big. See, I'd be like you, Steve. I'd want to go see Elvis,
Yeah.
Queen,
Yeah.
and Meatloaf.
Oh,
Well,
I like me.
saying that, the closest I've seen with Queen as well, when I saw Guns N' Roses the second time, I think it was the year after Freddie Mercury died. I was watching Guns N' Roses, and then on the encore, Roger Taylor and Brian May come on, and they did Tie Your Mother Down and We Will Rock You. That's the closest I'm going to see to another massive band. So, yeah.
Dusty saying Chris Ledoux, Blues Brothers, Joplin, nice choices. Also, I wouldn't mind going to see Frank Sinatra.
Oh, what a legend.
Yeah, exactly.
He's supposed to be a bit of a.
Hey, Mr. President.
I think I think with old Sinatra, he's supposed to be a really good performer and singer, but he's supposed to be a bit of a nasty piece of work, though, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He ties to the mob and all that.
Muggeray says most rock bands have covered Robert Johnson songs, Mississippi Bluesman in 20s and 30s, Richie Valens, James Brown and Ray Charles. I was just thinking though that all these old ones that have died that you'll never get a chance to see, that you've heard the music of, and you think, wow, really? Do you know what I mean? Like you say, some of them that you know that died really, really young, like Elvis Presley, 42. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I've been quite lucky because obviously I like my rock and my metal, and I had almost like a semi bucket list of all bands I wanted to see before they split up or retired. And a couple of years ago, I got to see Iron Maiden, and that was my last on my list.
Oh,
I've seen like Def Leppard, Van Halen, Kiss,
Right?
Black Sabbath, Aerosmith. So I've got to manage to knock all that list off. Like, so I was quite chuffed.
I've been to the drum shop in Manchester from the drummer from Iron Maiden. He has his own shop. He lives in Florida.
Yeah.
And he has a drum shop there. I've forgotten his name. What's his name? Rico? Is it Rico? What's he called?
Torres.
Yeah. He has a drum shop in Manchester. I bought some cymbals. I bought a ride cymbal from the drum shop that he has. And it was 200 quid. And that was second hand. So imagine what it'd be full price. But he had his Iron Maiden kit all set up there to look at. And I'm like, oh. And I just love to go and watch them live.
I mean, there used to be up in Birmingham a guitar shop. Upstairs was guitars and downstairs was bass guitars. So me and my mates went in there a few years ago. Went to the bass section downstairs and randomly standing behind the counter talking to someone who worked there.
Yeah.
Remember that group, Mr. Big?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the bass player from that. Billy Sheenan, whatever his name was, he was there. And we were like, okay, it's a bit random.
No.
So
Wow.
I was shopping in the Birmingham City Centre.
Grateful Ant saw Big Brother's holding company, but obviously they had a fake Janice. Dusty Rose says Chris Laydock's Country. Gigi Allen from Mowgli. John Lennon even. Yeah, John Lennon is a good one. Ronnie James Dio. Mike Haynes. Nico McBrien.
Yeah, the drummer from...
That's it, Nico, yeah.
He
lives in Florida now.
What's the puppet show?
Muppets.
No, a little Sooty and Sweep. What's
Sooty and Sweep.
You know what's the little
Harry Corbett.
Ronnie Corbett. No, what was the name of that show? I can't think of it now.
What the fuck, Steve? Where are you going with this?
What?
Yeah, whatever then.
It's gone.
Mike Haynes says only rock band he hasn't seen is Led Zeppelin. Craig D says his drum kits are sheet hot. Johnny Cash, yeah, Johnny Cash. That'd be another. I wouldn't mind seeing Dolly Parton, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing Dolly Parton with Kenny Rogers.
He's a right mess now, old Kenny Rogers. You've seen Matt surgery he's had.
Yeah.
And fuck it, Mr. Plastic Fantastic.
And that says DJ Benny Vapes. Grateful Ant would love to see the band with all the original members. Exactly, Freddie Mercury. I think that would be a great show. I'd love to see Elton John. I went to see Elton John. I'd love to see him in his heyday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When he was doing all his boots on piano and jumping around that like. Yeah. I got to see the old one that used his piano as a fucking boat. Yeah, that's what I got to. He still had voice, but he wasn't jumping around because he couldn't fucking move. Do you know what I mean? Mr. Intense has got a soft spot for the Police, the band, not the Rozzers.
What you think?
Yeah. But yeah, I was just thinking, so, like I say, some of the older ones are just brilliant, you know what I mean? Because like I say, when you're growing up in the 70s, you know, you heard a lot of the 60s bands, you know, and Bowie would have been a class one to see, you know. But yeah, that were quite a thing when you saw on Sex Pistols, when the rocking and nicked his gear, Bowie's microphone.
What a series!
Yeah, but wasn't it in that scene? Wasn't the girl that worked in the shop there?
Vivian Westwood.
Vivian Westwood, the singer from is it the Pretenders? What's
yes,
that's it.
Chrissy Hines, is it?
Chrissy Hines, yeah.
Gary Glitter before he became a nonce. Yeah, Gary Glitter. Yeah, exactly. You want to be in my gang? No one wants to be in your gang now, mate. Yeah.
Special game.
Yes, if you want to be on his digger, mate, you'd be. Right, we are coming up to that time. It is nearly past, and the Late Night Vape Show will be on in about 3 minutes. So go over and check the Late Night Vape Show out and see what they're like. Go over there and show them some love. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, which is cloudcartel.co.uk for all your coiling needs, and do use Benny10 for 10% off. Also, while we're on about things, go over to Amatorium. He is closing down. I think it's the end of the month. Go over and get some of your fantastic juices from there. You can get his Mana, which Grim Green gives you 9 bananas. It's banana custard. You can also get Grim Green's favourite, which is Glamour. All for the big price of, I think it's £7.77. So once they've gone. So go over and show him some love. Also, go over to Hip Hop Juice. You can get all your stuff from there. You can get a load of deals from there. He has loads of stuff on juice and everything. And if you use N.U.V.S, you will get 12% off. So go over and check them out. Right. The Who were amazing live. To be specific, Bowie with Mick Ronson, early 70s, doing Width of a Circle on a 4-way weed pipe. Great Flance saw Dodgy Gary with The Who. Bob Marley and the Wailers, yeah. Motorhead would be good. I've seen them first saw them in 1981. Alice Cooper. That'd be another one to see. Alice Cooper when he was in his decent, not like he's diddling old guy now, like.
I was just saying to Mike Haynes, I saw him, must have been like 2005, 2006, Birmingham NEC, with Motorhead supporting. I've never been an Alice Cooper fan as such. But I've heard about all the show that, a bit of theatrics and that goes on, just purely to go and see that. And it was really good, but there were some parts in it you go in, the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
All the fans seem to know what's going on because he probably does the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this particular one was like,
what the fuck's going on here? Yeah.
They do that, that fake hanging that they like to do in films.
Oh, yeah.
That right at the end, he just feels him hanging like that. And you're like, all right.
Where's this going? So, right, Luke, do you want to say your goodbyes?
Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody in chat, and thanks Benny and Steve for having me as a new co-host. I do apologise for the small screen. I am on my mobile phone, but I am going to try and get a bit bigger screen. So thanks everybody in chat, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I have good content. Well, I think I have good content. So subscribe. Anyway, pass it on to the Blazing.
Thank you, sir. Good to see you back with us. You're feeling better now, Luke.
Thank you.
Thank you, Benny, as usual.
No problem, my friends.
And thank you, everybody in chat, for joining us. It's been a good show tonight. It's good reminiscing about some bands and that we've seen over a few years. And you catch me tomorrow night on the Layback Vape Show, 7:30. And tomorrow night we have got Johnny Overkill joining us.
You'll miss United and Liverpool tomorrow.
I'd miss them as well.
Yeah.
Leeds did well, 3-0 against Chelsea today.
I did, yeah. Second in league, aren't you?
Yeah.
And then you can see me again next week on here, same time, same place.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody in chat, for joining us. Much appreciated. Do bring us in, week out. And you're with us all the way. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my co-host, which is Luke LPC. His link has been coming up in chat. Go over and subscribe. And also go over to subscribe to Mr. Steve Blazing Vapes. Thank you very much. And like I say, go out and check our sponsors, which is Hip Hop Juice and cloudcartel.co.uk. You can use N.U.V.S on Hip Hop Juice, and you can use Benny10 on Cloud Cartel. Go show some love to Graham on his Amatorium, which is finishing at the end of the month, and get some banging juices from there. So you will see us again next week. There's no mixing show this week. It will be on next week. So there's no mixing show again this week. We're having 2 weeks off. And we'll be back, hopefully, I think. Not sure. It is bank holiday. I'll put a post up. It is bank holiday next weekend, but I think we might be back. I'm not 100% sure. So bye from us. Good night.
Thank you. See ya.
Keep waving because I can't find the outro.
Bye.